Hey guys, happy new year. Um, this is going to be the last FOC video that's like this because there's not that many books again this weekend, which is great. There are a couple. The next video next week will be more like it used to be with, me up close and going over the books, but there was only a couple really, notable books this weekend. So I want to do it like I did last time by going through my store and showing you all the books and maybe highlighting a couple. So that being said, again, happy new year. And let's just get right to it. So I'm at my store, economicsandcomics.com, and right below is the pre-order. These lucky devils are arriving today sometime. I'm kind of excited about that, but it's at the same time, it's a lot of work. If you want to, please pick one up. Okay, so here is the FOC pre-orders. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. It says 132 products. Yeah, that's a lot more than the other videos. But again, you're gonna see why I'm doing this video. The doggies are sneezing. So I'm gonna highlight some by clicking on them so you get a better view of them, at least this time. And we're just going to go ahead and start from A to Z, and I'll go quickly. The ones that I like, I'll highlight for you guys, and this video should be quite short. Everything will be available at my store now and through the weekend for pre-orders. And most of these books come out in February, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let's start, of course, with the Batman: The Long Halloween Facts Edition. They're doing one of those, and there's a foil. There's also a noir cover for it. There's Big Burn, which is the big magazine book from Distillery. Black Cloak, Blood Squad 7 A and B. There's a new book coming out called Blood Train. It looks like a magazine size to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Look at that magazine size. Okay, it is a one shot. Calvera PI. Here's one of the new books that you might want to get: DC Power Rise of Power Company, #1. Um, it's just a new story. Might be like some sort of new team. That's one of the DC. There aren't a lot of DCs. There's a cover B and a C. Dust to Dust #2. #1 was kind of slow, but this could be a good book. I'm not sure yet. Here's cover B, or excuse me, #2. Godfather Hell 2. There's a black bag cover. Here's another one of those books, The Green Lantern 19, that could be good. I like this cover C. This has to do with the fractal lanterns, which we talked about once before. Hornsberry and Halo, Huge Detective, Ice Cream Man's back. What's kind of cool about this Ice Cream Man is they're one-page horror stories. So a bunch of people are writing one-page horror stories in this for fun. That might be something that you want to pick up. Into the Unbeing, Knights for Samurai, Lenore, The Time War #1. This here's a new book. Let This One Be a Devil. That might be kind of cool. Kind of weird lineup this week. No Marvel, by the way. No Marvel, which is good for our pocketbooks. We got some Minky Woodcocks. There's another nude bag cover that looks exactly like the other one from last time. Monster High, Murder Kingdom, a new book called Power Lords. I'm not sure about this book yet, but it is a new #1. Red Before Black #4. Red Sonia, and just keep in mind some of these might not be there tomorrow. They might push them. Red Coat #9, ABC. Okay, so here's some covers you're probably going to want to see. Return of the Living Dead #2 by Spears. And then you got Maitland Paint. Well, that was pretty cool. Cover C by Hansen. Cover D. You got Rockefellers #3, cover A, B, and C. Another new book you might want to pick up is Seasons #1, The Seasons. That could be a hot book. A lot of indie #1s. And then, of course, Silverhawks from Dynamite. They were talking about this about a month ago. This is the Lucio cover. There's a Jay Lee. There's a Lyrics. I'm gonna sell the foils too. Remember, this is through Diamond. Gets me a little nervous and condition. And then here is the Spears cover, which will probably sell well. There'll be a foil of that and stuff like that. Silverhawks. There's a bunch. There's a foil of the Lyrics too, which might be pretty cool. Um, Real quick, someone was asking about this book, Sister Imperator. Imperator, #1. I want you to keep in mind right here. I put late release. All these other books come a month out before this book. So if you have to get this book for some reason from Dark Horse, order it separate, guys. Please order it separate, or you're never going to see this book or your other books until March. I mean, this is January, the beginning of January. Spawn, Sam and Twitch. You got the Spawn Violator, Star Trek Lower Decks. Now, I saw a preview for this show on TV, Star Trek Section 31. So this is the comic for it. I just saw a preview yesterday on TV. I was like, what is that? String. Okay, then you got Superman Lex Luthor one-shot. There's a cover B foil that looks exactly like that A. Turtles, Mutant Nation. You have Thundercats, #12. There's a bunch of covers for that, including a Spears. Now, I think this is the cover for the Ultraviolet, but I will double check before tomorrow. That looks like the Ultraviolet to me, but that cover's sick. And what else do we got? Valentine's Bluff Massacre and Vampirilla has some really good covers. The Perio, the Chazudis, and I like this one, the Sung. So that's it, guys, for your quick FOC. Remember, the format will be back to normal again next week since this was such a small week. We will talk to you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.